I left for the winter. I took
You
off. Everything was shutting down again, and I was like, man.
Where'd you go?
Ecuador.
You went to Ecuador.
Yeah. It was great.
That is just an odd place to pick to go.
You had to narrow it down to one who would let Americans in, which was like 90% no.
All right.
That helped for us.
That's a good thing to consider.
I would have gone to New Zealand probably, but they were like, fuck no.
That's fucked.
Yeah. And then
Place I hear.
where I can bring my dog.
Yeah.
And then what was decent on COVID, I guess.
You could bring your dog to Ecuador and then bring him back?
Back was, I'm trying to think which one was harder. Might have been harder to bring her there.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. It was pretty much just get your rabies shots.
You got to have like
no
the
worms.
shots. Yeah.
It was easy though. It's actually, they changed the rule when I left. It was emotional support when I left.
Yeah.
So to get some thing saying some doctor tells you you're okay. And then I went to full service dog, which I shouldn't say this publicly, but like it's way easier now.
Yeah.
You just say it's a service dog.
Oh, of course.
No tags necessary. And then they go, does it perform a task? And you go, yes. And they go, what? Nope, not allowed to ask.
I can't. This is my medical. Yeah, I'm not talking about. That is great.
Yeah, he calms me down when I'm overdosing on shrooms.
I'd be petrified that if you lose your dog in Ecuador, he's not going to know the hotel you're at. He's going to do one of those things that you read in the news every few years,
all the way up,
where he has to walk from Ecuador to your house.
Yeah, swim across
somehow they know where it is. I don't know how the fuck.
Isn't that
works.
crazy? When they're like
they eat their own shit and shit, but they
left you in
figure
Grand
out.
Canyon and they came back to Manhattan.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah. 5 years later, we heard scratching at the door. You're like, how the fuck did the dog know that? They got some kind of
It's nuts.
Google Maps in their head.
I love when you've taken that dog to like one place ever, like Sal's place, and then you're like, let me just see. You let her off the leash, and then she goes in the elevator, goes around the corner, and just finds it. Like 7 months later.
Fuck.
I don't know.
I mean, you're not smelling the apartment from the Grand Canyon, Manhattan.
Yeah,
apartment.
no way.
So the smell is out.
Road.
Like, it's got to be something we just don't even understand. Like some alien shit.
Yeah.
Where in their mind, they absolutely have some kind of a geographic map.
GPS'd it.
And their nose is like a compass. And they fucking know, I got to go this way. Why? I don't know. It just tells me I got to keep walking this way.
You seen spin before they dump? Before they take a dump? Somebody said that's to set, they line it up with the axis of the earth. So they have to keep spinning until they get it. And
like
then,
a pyramid?
Yeah.
Or something like a
why.
fucking sphinx?
It works either way. I don't know why they got to do it that direction. Yeah. Maybe the wind shifts like away from
the Oh my God. Yeah, there's shit about animals that we just don't have any concept. The way they see shit like that, we think, your dog sees like this. It's like, no, it's a whole nother set of eyes and things that they use. Cats are totally different. Birds and then insects with compound eyes.
Yeah, they're seeing like colors we can't imagine.
Yeah, they see things you don't see in a way, that they could figure out shit that you'll never figure out. So it is quite amazing. I've been watching a lot of monkey videos. Oh, yeah? I love fucking monkeys. Like they fascinate me.
Too, man.
It's so in between animals and humans. They're like a whole thing unto themselves because of the opposable thumb, their eyes and shit, the way they look around.
Human-like.
Yeah.
The way they like at a zoo, if a baby goes up on the cage a little bit.
Yeah.
Go up there and be like, nope, and just put her on the back.
Yeah, you'll see like they treat their kids, it's a little rough. I've seen them pull fucking, or when they're trying to eat something and the kid goes to grab something, they just smack the kid away. It's like, fucking, what are you doing? But there were some of these videos, like the dogs coming home, where they had these chimps that were raised by these trainers or whatever, a reserve or something, and the chimp hadn't seen him in 5 years. And they bring him back.
Oh, I love
and the
those.
chimp starts losing its mind. It's like, wah, wah, and then runs over and grabs him and hugs him. You're like, how the fuck does this thing know?
I love those. The only thing that make that better is if they ran over and then just gouge your eyeballs out.
Oh, yeah. Just rips his testicles off, bites his thumbs. They go for the thumbs and the testicles.
We show love in different ways.
Yeah.
Hey, go for the testicles. I know it's a weak
Testicles,
spot.
they know to like, you're never reproducing again.
Yeah.
And then it's like the opposable thumbs make us a little better. So on taking those off, now you're a lizard. But it does amaze me that they have this capacity for emotion and feelings and stuff. And it makes you feel bad when you think, there's poachers and things that just treat them like that. And it's
A friend was in some country, shitty country.
some country.
They served monkey brain.
Oh my God!
Here's the way they serve
Indiana
it.
Jones. I think
Yeah.
he was in Pankop Palace.
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
You would know it with the references. The movies you've seen 80 years ago, and you're still like every moment I can
Every
recall
single one.
But they stick it full of like what's that? Acupuncture needles until the monkey's like he's like freaks out and they just stops.
Holy shit! Like
And then they
paralyzed.
slowly cut open the head and take the brain off, still alive, and they hand out spoons and they just go for it.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Like. I
Maximum
would think
pain.
that would be on the you're literally you've eaten every dead thing around you. You're literally ready to die. You have 3 more beats of your heart left before you die of starvation. Then you might consider it. Like to just do it as a thing you would do.
Yeah.
I can't understand that.
Would you though? I get not wanting to do it. If they served it and you were there, would you take a spoon and have a?
No, I'm not the for the story guy when it comes to that. No, I would be
You
like,
insult people? You'd be like, no thanks, I'm full.
yeah. Oh, if you don't eat it, it's a great insult. No, it's an insult to serve it to me, motherfucker. How about that insult?
I love it. Like in our culture, it's known as a thing you're supposed to do to eat, and you're like, yeah, but you know about my culture.
Yeah.
This
How
is
about my
also
culture?
so
Yeah.
disgusting.
A medium rare burger. That's what I fucking want.
Give me a black and white cookie, man.
Yeah,
I'm good
that's
with that. I
fine.
don't need to be adventurous. Just a little
Something
something.
approved by the USDA.
Yeah, some coconut water maybe if it was sweet. I don't know.
Yeah, it is fucked up. So Ecuador.
Yeah.
First of all, everyone says it's got to be blazing hot there, right?
Nope.
It's not.
No, it's equatorial, so it's like the Amazon and the beaches are sort of hot, but it's all the same temperature all year round.
Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, the Amazon's super humid, but then the mountains get cold.
Oh, okay. Elevation. Never
Yeah.
thought of that.
Yeah.
So it's going to be cooler up there.
Even the beaches though, it's like high of like 82, 83. Low of
Why
like
does everyone
70.
think it's like, oh, it's the
Yeah.
equator. It's got to be 1,000,000 degree.
You would think that. I guess it depends where. I don't
Yeah.
get any nature shit. Because I would have thought the same thing. And then,
Right. You're just like, oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
and what is there to do there? Explore? Are you like
Explore. It was
are you like
COVID
an old
times.
explorer when you go?
Yeah, I rented a car and I just like drove around, stayed at Airbnbs, like until I felt like moving to the next city. I mean, zero responsibility, nothing to do. And I was like,
That is
sometimes I'd be like, you
amazing.
know what, I want to stay an extra week. You call the Airbnb guy, they're like, you want to do it off the books? I'm like, sure do. Absolutely, let's do it off the
Cash.
books. Cash. They're so crooked there. As a Jew, it's
Well,
like,
I would assume. Is it civilized enough where you're not shitting in a fucking and wiping with a
these
leaf?
by the way, these are all questions I asked too. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
totally
I
fine.
know that. I'm fascinated that you would
yeah.
just pick up and go to Ecuador.
I showed Vecchione like one of the places I was gonna stay, and he was like, "Oh, I thought it was just like huts." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, me too." But I tell you, there's like nice cities, and there's villages. There's shit like where there's like showers outside, but there's also
Okay.
like really nice condos for cheap too. And it's just like I don't know. And people build like nice places.
I would think anywhere you go outside of the U.S., like that especially, unless you're going to Paris or something, but countries like that is probably, you just go, oh my God, this is so cheap
Yeah.
with everything.
Some of the meals they have like a standard meal, which is like some salad, a pork, fish, or
Monkey
chicken,
brains.
monkey brain. Yeah. They didn't have monkey there. They did have some other shit though. Guinea pig was a big delicacy there.
Guinea
It
pig.
was so good.
No way.
Like duck, like delicious duck, moist.
Was it dark meat like that? Like
Yeah, it was like
oily
that.
kind
Yeah,
of?
exactly.
Yeah.
Not quite beefy meat, but
Yeah.
you know, like darker than chicken. And then, but the whole thing, they wouldn't cut the head off, so the whole thing would just
Come on. Why would you
And it
cut
would
the
smile.
head
The
off?
teeth was
with its
still there.
rat teeth?
They put a tomato in there, and he's just like smiling at you.
You use the rat teeth to pick your teeth with at the end.
Yeah,
That
the
is
teeth are in
so-
there. You can absolutely.
Dude. Holy
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly. Look at the smile on his face. All the watchers here.
that is so fucked up.
With some yapping gachos on the top there, some potato balls.
Now, is that What do? Skin it?
Okay, I guess they take the fur off, but they
fur
stick
is off, but the skin is
something right
still
through
on
the ass and through the mouth. And so then the skin is hard. Sometimes they cook it where you can eat it. Sometimes it's too hard where you just like kind of clean out the skin.
Like fucking like rawhide.
Yeah.
Holy shit. All right, the back does have a duck look to it. Like a duck, the skin.
Yeah, I appreciate
and I do
the
adore
toenails.
Look at the fucking... You would think
Wouldn't
they'd
kill you to
cut the head
take off.
You could maybe fake.
There's not much cheek meat, so it's like I would be willing to lose that.
Right. Lose the head. What about a little look at it? How about a wing? Look at the little arms. These are pets here in the United States. A lot of people eat what we call pets. And you know, your children will adore.
They have no problem with it. Little kids eat it. Yep. Okay.
Oh my God. Oh, you want an ear? No way.
Oh, they're not going to eat that ear.
Why would you eat the ear?
Why would you make that face? And yeah, that's about what it is.
Holy fuck, he's smiling too.
It goes for about $20.
$20.
$20
20
American? To 30, depending if they use American because their economy collapsed in 2007.
Holy shit. It's
hot.
Yeah. You can see that. This guy looks like he's an Aussie or something. I don't even know. What is that? An arm?
It
looks like chicken.
Arm and a leg.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And then,
that's more of a mountain regional thing.
He's digging it. Tastes like chicken.
Wow.
I would never have thought.
They have it here. I just found out.
No way.
Fix it, guys. I didn't know how many Ecuadorians are in New York. They're everywhere.
So where would you go to get a fucking guinea pig?
There's Little Ecuador.
Little Ecuador.
Yeah, I didn't notice these places but I was in Bushwick. They had this breakfast fish soup that they served there in Cebolato. And I was just walking by and it was like House of Encebolato. I was like, what the fuck? Like I never would have noticed it before.
Right.
I got clued into it. And then I'm like,
Holy
but it costs 10 times more here.